4.5b is all about equilateral triangles. What? We haven't even gotten started. We'll take a break between. Okay, we'll stand up and move around. Equilateral triangles. So here's the deal. Can you tell me what an equilateral triangle is? All your sides are equal. So this is equilateral. Okay? There's two statements here that go along with equilateral triangles. The first one says if a triangle is equilateral, it will be equiangular. What's equiangular? All the angles are the same, right? So if it looks like that, then we can say that is also true. Okay, that's the first one. The second one says if a triangle is equiangular, so if all the angles are the same, then the triangle will be equilateral. So if you know the three angles, you know the sides are congruent. If you know the three sides are congruent, you know the three angles are congruent. In other words, you cannot have an equilateral triangle that isn't equiangular or vice versa. Okay, they will always be both. If it's equilateral, it will be equiangular. If it's equiangular, it will be equilateral. Okay? Questions on that? Okay. Here's our one example with equilaterals, and then I have one more. This is like example 3 in the book. One more, just review one from yesterday, and that is the extent. So let's say this is our picture. Oh, do you want me to airplay it so my hand isn't in your way? Do you care? Okay. So if we have D, C, B, E, and A, and I tell you to find the measure of angle A, the measure of angle B, and the measure of angle ADC. Okay, so we want to find those three angles. First of all, every single side is marked congruent, which means you have 3 equilateral triangles there, right? Which means you have 3 equiangular triangles. So what is the measure of angle A?
The measure of angle B.
Yes, it's 60, right? If you have 3 angles and they all have to be the same, so we could call it like this is A, and A, right? That means 3A has to equal 180. You divide by 3, so A comes out to 60. So that's the measure of angle A. What's the measure of angle B? 60, right? It's the exact same triangle. So B would be 60 also. Okay, what's the measure of angle ADC? That would be 120, right? ADC is this angle here. So we're looking for that measure. If A is 60 and this one would have to be 60 also, you just add those together and that would be 120. Okay, questions on that? That is equilateral, a whole lot of 60-degree angles. I got one little review question for you, just to make sure we're good with this. Okay, what do we do with this?
60, 60, 60.
No.
What is that, 56? Isosceles.
All right, what's the measure of angle A?
B.
Same as the measure of angle B. What's its measure?
80, 36,
Yes. So it has to add up to 180, right? A and B are the same, so if you call them X and X, 2X plus 36 has to equal 180. So take away the 36, and you get 144 will equal 2X, and then you just cut that in half. So X is 72. Questions? That's your lesson.